All right guys, so this happened yesterday as I was leaving the touchless wash that I usually go to. I was literally at a stop trying to make a right onto the main road, and some lady came in, made a wide turn and ran right into me. I did get the incident report, so I could file a claim with insurance, but I don't think it's worth it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be after I got out the truck and looked at it. I just hope this headlight didn't break, because as you can see, it shifted over. Now it's sitting underneath the fender compared to the other side where the headlight sits over the fender. And look at the gap on here. What's crazy is after we got it ceramic coated, I noticed there's a lot of stone chips in here and like a lot of white dots. I tried to fill some of it up, but you can clearly tell that there's touch up on this. So I was gonna have it resprayed and recoated again, but I never got to do it, so now we have to. I'm actually gonna have this grill fixed as well. There's some marks in there, so I'm probably gonna, you know, have the whole thing done right and just make it look a lot cleaner. And then I'll take it back to DEARBORN hand wash to get it ceramic coated again, and it'll look just like new. The cover itself is fine. I don't have to change the cover. All this is just cosmetics. They could just buff this off or sand it off and respray it. The sensor did break off on this side. As soon as the incident happened, my light came on for park assist service, so that sensor's probably trashed out. Down here it got hit a little bit, but the actual bumper itself, damn, this grill broke too. I didn't even see that. Damn, I gotta get a new grill. I just hope this headlight is fine after they take the bumper off, and I don't know if we can get away with just bending this fender back a spot, but it's not as bad. Let me open the hood. Man, I was so pissed, and then she got out trying to blame me after all that happened. But everything looks fine. I mean, nothing got hit. She was literally, I mean, I was stopped and she turned in, maybe going like 5 miles per hour. So it wasn't crazy. The headlight still works. So we're dropping this off tomorrow to get the bumper pulled off. And I should have it back probably midweek. And looking like brand new again. So that's the story with this. The White Hawk did get sold. That one got picked up last week. I still got the silver one if you guys are interested. I'm dropping the price down to this at 65. So if anybody wants it, 65 grand, it's yours. I really don't think you can find any Trackhawk with whatever title status for 65 grand. And this one's clean, man. Didn't have an accident. It was just a theft and recovery, and for 65 grand, I don't think you could beat it. All the 5.7 stuff, the parts that we had listed for sale in the last video are sold. The guy picked them up yesterday. He drove like 13 hours to get them, and he's installing them in his he has a 3.6 2015 Chrysler 300, and those are all gone. So we're almost done doing the swap next door. I'm gonna start stripping this one in the garage tomorrow, which is Monday. I'm gonna put the Halifa in storage, and then we're gonna have that one sitting right in the middle, and getting that one done too. So we have 2 swaps going on at the same time. Project Viper will start next week. That knuckle that we're waiting for 2-3 months finally in. So Viper project will start next week on that. Well, yeah guys, 65 grand, it's yours. I'll ship it out if you need it to get shipped out. If you're local, you can pick it up. But it's really clean, man. This one has 50,000 miles. Again, no accidents. It was just, when you seen it, when I took delivery of it, it just had that one ding on the driver rear door. We got that fixed, and I had the ding in the quarter, and I had that PDR, was that the right word? Paintless dent repair. So I didn't have to paint the quarter itself. I did wrap the roof in black and the hood in black if you're new, so it looks a lot better. This is wrapped, so if you don't like it, you can take it off. But no major accidents, no major problems, no frame damage, no structure damage. The thing's clean. Let me see if the door's unlocked. Got the red seat belts, got the big roof. They got the suede and leather seats, and obviously they come fully loaded. Vented seats, heated seats, navigation, and everything else. This one I believe has the tow package as well. So if you have anything that you want to tow, you can do that. Hope that clears. Yep. Does it come with a full-size spare? Yes, it does. So this one's pretty good, man. For 65 grand, 50,000 miles, 2018. I don't think you can beat it. I'll leave the number that you can call over here if you're interested. This one already went through state inspection. So the way the salvage title works, after we buy them, we have to take them up to Lansing, and the state will inspect it to recertify it, and that's already been done. We got the certificate of approval, and everything's good to go. So it has really clean tires as well. A set of Continentals all the way around. If you guys are interested, it's all yours. All Alright guys, now getting into today's video. As you see from the title and the thumbnail, yes, I am going to be selling the Jailbreak. I'm actually dropping it off tomorrow to the dealership that's buying it. So technically tomorrow's going to be the last drive, but I wanted to get some footage in today and drop a video for you before the week starts. So there's a few things why I'm doing it. I mean, of course, if the money's right, I'm always selling stuff, but the Jailbreak itself is not a big deal. And I know I've talked about this before, but we're going to talk about it a little bit more. And once we pull up to this parking lot, I got my drone with me. We'll get some nice footage and we'll get into detail why the main reason is for the sale. So this is going to be the last video with the Jailbreak. For those who are new, I've ordered this car a little over 7, maybe 8 months ago, and I just got it maybe like a month and a half ago. It's not worth the hype. I know I've done a whole different video on this, but Jailbreak, I really expected it to be a lot more than what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, the wheels are cool, the dash badge is nice, that says Jailbreak over there. But in overall, it's just any other Hellcat, and it's probably a Hellcat is probably better than this because I raced the Hellcat beat this. There's something wrong with these cars. I'm not sure if everybody's dealing with the same issue, but I think they rushed these out too quick just to try to push out as many Hellcats as they could before they stopped making them, and it's just not it. I mean, for the money that I'm paying for this, I'm paying close to 1,800 bucks a month with insurance. It's a lot of money. You could probably get a nice house and have a mortgage for that type. It's just not worth it for me. And I've got it for the content, and the content it's not there. I mean, what's there to do with it? Yeah, you can do a couple races here and there, maybe do a modification there, but that's really it. I mean, there's not much to this car, and I'm straightforward in all my videos. In general, I was planning to keep this car to see if they were going to stop making them this year or next year, but they have announced that 23 is going to be the last year. This one over here is a 2022, so that's why I'm going to be selling this one. I'm going to order a 23, and those are going to hold way more money. Of course, when I'm selling this one, I'll be making a couple $1,000s, so that could go towards something else. And like I mentioned in the garage, I'm starting the Viper build next week, so that money could go towards that. But in general, I don't know, man. I just don't think this car is any special. The way they marketed it and the way they advertised it was really cool, and they made it where you can make this thing just like however you want. But there's a lot of things that they missed out on, a lot of colors that they could have picked that a lot of people who are like diehard Dodge fans were expecting, but they didn't throw it in there. I really think these cars, the Jailbreak itself, should have been a limited production car. So just like the Daytonas, when they made those back in 2020, they made, I think, 3,000 of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they had them numbered on the dash, so you can have like number 1, number 2, whatever, right? That would have made it a little more interesting, a little more where people wanted to keep it and not get rid of it. But the Jailbreak is just a name. All you're doing, the Jailbreak is just a customization that, you know, you can have like red seat belts with red interior, or you can have just a little, like, I mean, it's just extra things that doesn't really make it where it's like, wow, this thing is so special. Like, they could have done so much more. They could have, especially on the key. Where's my key? The key's right over here. They could have had it say Jailbreak instead of just like a regular red-eye key. The dash, when they first advertised these and they put on the website, when you start up the car, here, I'll do it for you now. When you first start it up, instead of having the Hellcat that or the red-eye, it's supposed to say Jailbreak. As you can see, this one just says the red-eye. So if you're driving this down the road, for people who really don't know much about cars, you can just say that's a regular Hellcat or that's maybe a red-eye. You can't really tell if it's a Jailbreak. But the good thing is, a Jailbreak, the name of it is making it hold the value. So when I'm selling this and you know, dealers are interested in buying it because it's a Jailbreak, it's just not a regular red-eye. And they're so hard to get right now, especially with everything else and the way things are going. Allocations are really, really hard to get. So whoever has a Jailbreak now is really lucky because they can flip it and make some good money on them. I did order something else a while back. I just didn't say nothing about it. So that's gonna be coming in soon. I hope this one is not blowing in everybody's face. So that's gonna be coming in soon, and that's what is gonna be replacing this. So another big reason on why I'm selling it is because I just have too many cars. I got the Jailbreak, well, I got this, I got the Trackhawk, I have the Viper, I got the Elephant, and it just doesn't make sense to have an additional payment where I'm paying almost $1,800 a month just to have something to drive around with. So when I bought the black Trackhawk, that was supposed to be replacing this. Because the black Trackhawk, I own it outright. I didn't finance it, I didn't lease it. So that truck is owned, so I could be saving that money. I could be driving the Trackhawk, just pay insurance on it, and then save $1,800 a month, probably a little bit less than that. So, and then I thought about it, I'm like, you know, having a Jailbreak is cool, but why would I have something that's, well, it's supposed to be fast, but I got something that's faster? It doesn't make sense. So I got it for the content. I got a couple videos done with it. And I was kind of disappointed in it, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a lot faster than what it is. I've driven regular red-eyes. I've driven regular Hellcats. I don't know if they haven't really configured the tune down to where it's supposed to be, but something is not right with these cars. Like when you're going, like when you're speeding, you feel it like trying to catch up. It's not really moving, if that makes sense. I raced a regular Hellcat. If you guys watched the last video, I've said that before, and the Hellcat beat me. Like a regular Hellcat beat this. I will be going top end, maybe over 100 miles per hour, and the Hellcat will start just like passing through me. And that was when I had the regular wheels. It wasn't on the setup that I had when I raced the Jailbreak. You guys seen the video when I raced the Challenger Jailbreak, and the Challenger beat me. But in general, I don't know why Challengers are just faster, because I've driven a Super Stock before, and the Super Stocks are quick, and they're supposed to have the same tune, the same setup as the Jailbreak does, so it made sense why that one won. Other than that, there's not really much to it. We're dropping it off tomorrow. I'll probably try to get the clip in before I post the video, but I really want to get the video in today. But make sure you guys stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think about the decision. Was it worth keeping it this long, or should I, you know, keep it longer? And what would you do if you had the same opportunity? Now, I mean, if you guys have been following the channel for a long time, you know what I do. I get into these cars, I try to get a couple videos in, then I move them, and then it doesn't really make sense to keep them because you're following the trend. You know, a lot of people got Jailbreaks on YouTube, and a lot of people are doing videos on it. The content just isn't there. You know, everybody's gonna be doing the same videos, which is boring. I like to focus on what I'm doing, the builds that I'm doing. I got this as a daily driver. I'm driving it every single day. I pull about close to 1,700 miles on it. So, and this thing is terrible on gas. Look, it gets 8 miles per gallon. So not including the gas, the insurance, the car payment itself, it adds up. You're probably paying close to, I'd say every month, especially with the gas prices now, I'm paying maybe 25, maybe more than that every single month, car insurance and gas. So it's a lot of money. So I can be saving that. I made the decision to drive the Trackhawk, save a couple dollars, add that up, and then once the Viper's done, I own the Viper outright as well, so I don't have to have, you know, paying a loan on that or paying a payment on that. Once that's done, I can drive that too. So just a few things going on, and this is what I plan on doing. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you back on the next one. Running tire.